I don't know. Maybe I have a problem, but like, when I like somebody, I'm not. I don't.
You don't want to be too soft.
I don't want to be like always. Oh dear,
baby.
I think I'm just an aggressive person.
But you're not generally.
I'm not, right?
Generally, I think it's just there.
It's just me. I don't know how you're thinking about it. I'm not trying to be your girlfriend. I'm not.
This is what I don't get. And frankly speaking, guys, I've been trying to wrap my head around it all night long. So let's try to analyze this, okay? Doyin likes Deji, and then she decided to give up Deji because she felt like the guy Shakara is too much, and then she gives her blessings to her bestie, Allison, to go ahead and chase Deji, and then Allison, who was in a very, very stable relationship with Adekunle, decides to abandon Adekunle, like literally friend zone him, and then started chasing Deji, and then Deji is not really reciprocating that energy, and then she decided to just chill and wait and see and continue to see if it's going to work out. And then Doyin, seeing that, oh, Allison is already making a move, decided that I've not really gotten over my feelings over this guy yet, and then she decides to come back into the picture. And now she's being forceful with her emotions on Deji. And now Deji, who used to give her audience, you know, and literally like accept all of her excesses, does not have the patience to accept those excesses anymore. And now it seems like she's obsessed. Ladies and gentlemen, in the history of Big Brother Naija, I have seen triangles, but you see this one, Jesus Christ, it is the messiest, it's the most chaotic triangle I have ever come across on TV. It is crazy, it is intense, it is insane, it is hilarious. Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the tea. And the tea of this video is all about the crazy relationship dynamics that exist between Doyin, Deji, and Adekunle. Yes, yeah, I think those people, yeah. Guys, it's literally the most chaotic triangle ever. So on this video, we're going to go ahead and dissect it. I'll first of all fill you in on all the dramatic happenings, you know, that happened last night. I don't know if that's a lot of tautology, but I'm just going to go ahead and fill you in first, and then we're going to go ahead and analyze it. It's a lot to unpack. So please ensure you watch to the end of this video. Do not skip one bit, alright, so that you do not miss out on anything. And before we proceed with this conversation, let me specially welcome all of you back to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. If you are newly subscribed, thank you so much for adding to the numbers of this channel. And if you are a visitor, you come, you hear gist, you leave. Please don't do that anymore, okay? Because there's actually a lot that you're missing out. On this channel, we give the most detailed, factual, accurate analysis of reality TV shows, movies, and trendy social topics. And on here, it's a space for self-expression. You want to express yourself, you want to banter, you want to rant, whatever it is, you want to share your thoughts and your opinion. This is the right space for you to do that. You're going to get people that match your energy, your mental capacity, that kind of thing. So just go ahead and do exactly all you see on your screen, all right? That way you become a legit member of this family. Now, all of that out of the way, let's just quickly proceed with this conversation. Okay, so we already have the backstory of each and every one of these individuals that's involved in this triangle. So I wouldn't want to bore you going back into their stories. It's going to make this video unnecessarily lengthy. So this is what's going on. It was just yesterday, right? No, 2 days ago, that Allison had started pushing the agenda to her bestie, Doyin, and her other friend, Diana, that she was over and done with Adekunle, that she needed to move on, that she now has a new person of interest. She had let this known to her friends, Doyin and Diana. So initially I was worried because, guys, we saw the passion with which Doyin was using in chasing Deji. Guys, we saw it. And we knew that such a passion, there's no way it's gonna die out immediately. There's no way it's gonna die out in just one day. No way, it's quite impossible. I mean, especially in a confined space like Level Up Mansion. So we're quite shocked that Allison brought all of that to Doyin's knowledge, and Doyin was quite accepting of it all. According to her, Deji Shakara is too much, you know, she's used to guys chasing her outside the house and not the other way around. That is just because she really likes the guy that she's chasing the guy, and the guy has been doing too much Shakara, although the guy has actually admitted that if he wanted to be with anybody in the house, he would rather be with her or Bella, and that kind of thing. But at the moment, she's over and done with it. That was what she said. And we saw how she was busy encouraging Alison, to the point that Alison was even asking for tips on how to chase Adekunle properly and classily, and they had even included Diana in that conversation. So Diana and Doyin, they had actually given what's her name now, Alison, a lot of advice, like a truckload of advice on how to go about chasing and getting Deji in that house. Much later in the day, we had seen Alison making her move, advancing swiftly at Deji, right? And Deji, on the other hand, had his diary session where Big Brother had asked him of his thoughts about the females in his level. And he had gone ahead to describe them as desperate, that all of them had desperate. You would not want to have anything at all to do with any of them except Chi, which is quite interesting, guys, because like, every other girl is really, you know, jumping left, right, and center to get Deji's attention, but she's more focused on the task. She's not really desperate for his attention like that. But during the Saturday night party of last week, we saw how both of them had this amazing chemistry on the dance floor. They danced so well together. And no matter how many people Deji danced with, he would still gravitate back to dance with Chi. So both of them, they already had that kind of chemistry established. Alison had made a move on Adekunle, though quite subtly, not way too directly. And the guy was not even taking her serious. Like, he wasn't really even giving her the audience, the kind of audience he would normally give to Chumzi or Chi or even Doyin herself. And so, guys, probably Doyin had seen all of these things, and it had kind of triggered back to life the attraction that she has always had for Deji. And so she bounced back into the equation. Like, she came back like she never left. Guys, from yesterday morning, Doyin has been in Deji's space. When Deji is sitting somewhere, we're seeing Doyin there. She's trying to make up small conversations. And guys, Deji was not really reciprocating the energy to her. And it seems as though that conversation he had with Big Brother the previous day in the diary room has kind of given him a brain reset. Yes, because he had mentioned in that diary room that if there's anybody at all he would really genuinely love to know again or pursue things with, it's going to be Chi, because she seems quite different from the kind of girls he's used to. So he's genuinely interested in Chi. So Doyin has been trying her all in all. She's been sparking up conversations. Deji is not really giving her that kind of energy, you know, that she wants. And so she got into the nasty girl, you know, attitude and started using curse words at him. She started, not like she was directly insulting him, but it's like all these playful curse words that they both used to banter, you know, early last week when they'll be having conversations and she would say you're a fool and you'll be like, oh, you're a goat, and you'll be like, oh, you're stupid, and you'll be like, oh, you too, you're stupid.
That's like, you think you're the best thing after chocolate. Like, bro, I don't care about you like that. Better don't kill yourself. And
as it turns out, Deji is not finding such jokes funny anymore. I mean, such kind of banters does not appeal to him anymore. For him, he's now taking it more personal. And that was what we were having a conversation last night. And he told Doyin that, listen, all these words you're using on me reminds me of my family. My family, to some extent, was kind of toxic, the way they used words, you know, their use of language. And then he had told Doyin, and Doyin had been adamant that, oh, but if I like you, it's because, if I use those kind of words, it's because I like you. And it was like, well, if you use those kind of words on me in public, then it would be you giving people around me the green lights to also speak to me in that manner. So I wouldn't want you to be disrespecting me in public. So Doyin had become really restless, you know, like, but I like you, you know, that kind of thing. And then she had gone ahead to have a conversation with Alison in the bedroom.
See, even when I was talking to Saif, like, I'm very like, shut the fuck up, but Saif doesn't care. Like, you just take it, like, you just take it. But this, I'm like, don't speak to me like that. You trigger me.
I'm sorry to say you, but the way she was speaking to Alison about Deji, she came across like an obsessed person. She came across like, okay, she has an obsession, you know, towards Deji, and it's eating her up, you know, like someone that's on something that if she doesn't get her fix, she's going to lose her mind. That was the way she came across. And guys, Alison was encouraging her that, oh no, I don't think you're weird. Because she was asking Alison, oh, do you think I'm doing it too much? I feel like I'm doing too much. And Alison was encouraging her that, no, I don't think you're doing too much. I think you're being yourself. But if he says that those words are offending him, then don't offend him. Just roll with it. And Doyin was literally, you know, giving herself assurance that, oh, I know that Deji likes me. I know. Alison was asking, oh, what kind of vibes are you getting? I know that Deji likes me. Like, hey. Guys, I was here thinking like these girls are crazy. They are crazy for real.
But I cause more with like people that I like because I don't know, maybe I have a problem, but like when I like somebody, I don't
want to be too soft.
I don't want to be like always, oh dear.
Babe.
After consulting with Allison, just basically for a mental check, she had gone back again to Deji's space and was now talking to him, at some point apologizing, at some point she was begging, at some point he came across like she was actually groveling and begging for Deji to like her, to reciprocate her feelings. And this guy was just remaining aloof, like he was just like, listen, I don't have any issues with that. I'm just telling you, don't be disrespectful to me in public. And she was like, okay, well, what if we do it this way? Let's start with this way. I'm not going to say those things to you anymore in public, but between both of us, I'm going to say, because I like you, I'm sorry. I'm like,
I don't know, I'm just angry about everything, about how I feel, I'm just angry about the way I'm misbehaving. I don't know. I'm just angry.
Jesus Christ. Guys, Doyin was just shaming me. Doyin was just steadily disgracing me because I used to hold this girl on a very, very high pedestal. I mean, I am all for a woman that is not ashamed, to express her feelings. I'm all for a woman that's very, very in tune, with her feelings, with her emotions. Like, she doesn't care. She's going to go ahead and say it anyways. But the way Doyin was groveling, the way she was groveling to Deji last night, it was so embarrassing. And it was so annoying because she was now complaining. Deji left. She was now complaining to Diana that she was looking crush sick. I don't even want to call it love sick because that is definitely a crush and a brewing obsession that I do not think is going to go away anytime soon. At some point, she was even lamenting that, she hates this space. And that's the level 2 housemates colored space, that it's so small. It's making everything too amplified now. Her feelings are heightened. That now the way she likes Deji, she can't even help herself. I'm like,
but I hate being this. I don't feel being in this house, honestly. I don't know why I was and the fact that this upstairs, like.
Whilst all of these things are going on, Adekunle on his own part was feeling really down, and he had gone ahead to have a conversation with Diana, seeking advice from Diana, saying that, look at what Allison has said, look at Allison's conditions, but he really likes Allison, and now he doesn't know if he should just step back from Allison or accept her selfish conditions. And whilst this dude was talking, the task that they gave them to hand sew clothes, this guy was literally working on Allison's piece. Now, Diana was advising him that, dude, you came to this house on your own. You did not come to this house with anybody. Yeah, so you should be more focused on yourself, more focused on achieving your own goals of coming here. Even helping her to do a task, helping her to do this and that, you should limit it. Don't do it so that she does not feel like she's got you 100% in her grip. But guess what? People who have an obsession, people who have a deadly crush on other people, no matter the kind of advice that they are given, trust me, that is just the more reason for their emotions to be propelled towards those people that you're having a crush on. Because even though Diana was advising Adekunle, Omo dude was still sewing that clothes, like his life depended on it. And then later, Allison came to come and talk to him, and he was still reciprocating the energy. And I'm wondering, like, what the hell? What the hell? These people, they seem to be, I don't know. Anyways, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It's the house. Yeah, the house has a way of messing up with people's minds. Yeah, it makes you feel like if one person rejects you, oh my God, your life has ended. So you just want to fight back into that person's, favor, into that person liking you again. In all of this, my major interest is in Doyin and Allison's friendship. Guys, if there's anybody in that house that understands Doyin 100%, it's Allison. If there's anybody that condones Doyin's assertiveness, Doyin's alpha female energy, it's Allison. If there's anybody that gives Doyin a listening ear whenever the rest of the house is against her, it's Allison. If there's anybody that has Doyin's back 100% in that house, it's Allison. Now, it seems as though she set Allison up for failure with Deji, knowing fully well that Allison does not stand a chance with Deji. She sets, that's what it's looking like now, guys. I'm not saying that that's what she did, but it's looking like that. I feel like it's looking like that to Allison as well. And even though Allison is acting like, I don't like wahala, nothing is wrong, I'm okay, I'm all good. Guys, from Allison's countenance last night, it was very obvious that she was kind of pained. that all of these things were going on, because Doyin was really going really hard on Deji. It was like she was on a mission to get Deji to propose to her by fire by force. And it was all in the glaring sight of Allison. So, question of this video, guys, what do you think is going to happen, you know, between Allison and Doyin? Do you think their friendship will still remain that solid after all of these episodes? Because it's not over. Doyin did not sleep until this morning. She did not sleep. This girl was still wallowing in a misery of unrequited love. She was still wallowing in there. So I know for a fact that it's going to continue today. But what do you think? I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will give you guys more updates as this drama continues, because it's not going to stop anytime soon. So have an amazing day. Share with me your thoughts in the comment section. I will see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Elijah. Have an amazing day.